Wayzata won the faceoff, retreating in their own zone. They'll chip that up and along the boards into the corner. Now taken away by, we got Henrik moving through the zone. And so going into the neutral zone, come wide. He's got the edge, does a backhand quick, comes off a post. Now Orono cycling that up, can't quite get it out. That's dumped back down in deep by the D. Sam with it behind the net. He's coming out front. Puck sitting out front, but Orono able to come away with that and chip out. Dvorak with it. Dvorak going wide. He's cutting in the middle. Good body there by... And just cleared out of the zone by Orono. Wayzata with it. They'll kick it down in the corner. That's out of the zone. Weston with it. Weston chips that up and across the blue line. And Wayzata with it now. And gets chipped off his stick. Coming through the middle. Orono will get the edge. Cut to the middle. Do a wrap around. And work down low. Now with it in the corner. Good play there by Tyler Brown to put pressure on him. Puck sent out front. Orono cycling. Good block there by Dvorak. As that puck comes out of the zone, good pressure there by Dare. Dare's going to pick that up and come to the middle. And the boys will go for a change. Dare will hold zone pressure and try to kick that across. So he saw Wyman or Grayson breaking for it. Not Wyman with it. And he'll send that back up to Grayson. Grayson dumps that past Orono. Grayson shot high and wide. Another centering pass there by...
Hey, we love your announcement.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wayzata working out. Vance with it out front, deflected. It goes off a shin pad as Foster was looking for it. Now Wyman with it. Wyman cutting to the middle. Wyman sends that over to D. That's down low, steered aside by the goalie. Goes into the corner. Foster pursues. And Orono looking to break out. They'll try to chip it up. Can't. And that's... Although Memphis will get it. Memphis will send that back up along the boards, and they are offsides. Henrik will take the face-off. And tied up there. Now Charlie with it. Charlie entering into the zone, crosses the red line. Now the blue line goes wide. And they're going to call offsides as either Sam or Henrik just had a little bit of a jump. Henrik will take the face-off, and when that face-off comes back in, Sid crosses the red line and dumps it down deep. Gaffney will pursue down in the corner. Orono tries to wrap that. Hudson pinches. He sends that towards the middle. Shot out front, hits the goalie, and no threat there. But Orono will try to wrap that around as they do try a breakout, and they'll get swallowed up by Charlie. Charlie and Sam working into the corner. Orono tries to kick it out. Good stick there by Charlie. Charlie now with it. Hard shot, just over the top of the net. As the goalie was up high. Now Sam with it down low, wraps it around to Charlie. Charlie working behind his own net, loses an edge. And Henrik will be back behind net to pick that up. Now sends that out to Sid. Sid takes a shot, that goes off an Orono defenseman. Now Sid with it again as they're working down low, kick it over to up and to Henrik. Henrik tries to slip a guy and goes into a skate. And that's back into our zone. They slip out. Tough bounce there by Orono. Goes off a post. Tyler with it. Tyler going, tackling through the neutral zone. And we're going to get called on some offsides maybe. Sullivan will take the face-off. Face-off won by Wayzata, chipped off of their stick and now on Orono's. Dvorak coming in the zone. He's got the edge. He's going wrapping around the bottom. He'll go through the net. Works down low. Has it in the corner. It gets dropped. good battle there behind the net as the two boys go to work on each other. Dvorak holds the zone, sends that one down in deep. And he'll go for a change, as I think the message was short shifts today. Crosby will get back, or that's Upsahl will get back. And he'll just work that along the boards. Working it up high for Kellen. Kellen now splitting the D. Dare's tripped up in front of the net. No call, as he just gets a stick in there. Now Kellen with it. Kellen working along the boards. Also takes a hit. He goes down. Kellen is still on the ice as he took a hit from behind. Ref say play on. They got Orono on a little breakaway. They try for a centering pass just out of reach. Wyman skating softly back to the bench as he's up, but he is not feeling well at the moment. Boys are battling down the corner. Sullivan with it. Good stick there by Dare. Green zones, and now he's up front. He sees Charlie up high. Charlie working. Dare cuts to the middle. And now stays wide. Sends that one back down to Grayson. Grayson working down into the corner. And Orono able to come away with that puck. And they'll break out of the zone. Kren will make the save. Defensive zone draw with 8:03 left to go in the game in the first period. Henrik will take the face-off. Orono able to win that. Shot out front deflected, and Kren makes the save. Kren made a great save there as I was deflecting. I'll get my first highlight of the day. Henrik will take the face-off. And Orono will control that up high. Now it's chipped off his stick, and Benar's going wide. Benar cuts to the middle. He's got the edge. Shot. Goalie made a save. Orono able to come out of the zone. No stretch pass. Off. Shot wide. Good play there by Charlie as Charlie's working really hard. Now Orono able to turn him over. Sam goes and pursues. That puck is still head in. Sam tries to chip that past the defense, holding it in again. Memphis with it. Memphis wraps it around the boards and goes out, and that will be no icing as they waved it off. Henrik will give pressure and win that battle in the corner. Now Henrik with it, tries for a centering pass. Dvorak just couldn't get a handle on that, and that was on his tape for a short second. Good stick there by Henrik. Vance working down low against Peck. Vance sees him, cuts through the middle. Vance going up with some speed. They've got numbers as he'll cut through. He can go wide. Upsahl with it. Good pressure behind the net, and he'll hold it. Sullivan with it in the corner. He'll bounce that up to Crosby. Crosby will walk the blue line. Centered up front. Now Dvorak will go into the corner, win that battle. Good stick there by Wayzata as they're able to break up that play. That was LaRose that got back. Now puck out front. Now Sullivan with it. Sullivan to Dvorak with some speed, cutting to the middle. Sullivan cuts to the middle. Shot. Goalie does not give a rebound. And boys definitely with more pressure this morning. It's good to see that Kellen is back out on the ice as he's able to collect himself after that tough hit he took in the corner. Orono will win the draw and exit out of their zone. That's intercepted by Grayson. Grayson reverses and works that through the red line, dumps it down in deep. Kellen will give chase behind the net. Sidney will hold that in. Sid knows it out, tries to get it to Foster. Foster just goes off his body, and then it hits in the corner. Now Sid retreats back into the neutral zone, looking deep, and we're going to be offsides. draw at center ice. Foster will take the draw. Orono will win that. Wrap it down in deep, and they'll give pressure. Foster will go back to it, or Sydney will go back to it. Now Kellen with it. Kellen kicks that up to Foster. Foster moving up to Grayson. Grayson has the edge. Comes around. Just comes off the handle of his stick. And Orono will come away with that. Sid working hard. Sauce pass out front, can't connect on it. As the boys are back checking. And we'll go on the power play. As Orono's big guy takes out Foster. We'll start ourselves on an offensive zone draw with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first period. There will be a man advantage for a minute and a half. Henrik to take the face-off, Foster on the right, Dvorak on the left, Grayson on the back end, and Sid as the other defensive pairing. Clock is up, and we are ready for puck drop. As they'll lose the draw, and they'll come back as Grayson will retreat. Grayson now with it. Grayson moving up the ice with some speed. He'll take the edge and maintain possession. Now just working up high. We'll send that over to Henrik. Henrik will kick that over to Tyler Brown. Tyler now with it, working down low. Foster with it. Foster looking for a backside. He'll find Henrik. Henrik now sitting up ice, and he'll
minor penalty.
Back down low.
Number 90,
send that over to Grayson. Grayson up high. Foster was screening it in front of the net. Now Tyler Brown sends that back over to Henrik. Henrik with it. He's looking middle. Now Tyler Brown with it, and Tyler will maintain possession. Now Grayson will have that tripped up on his stick on the blue line. Now he'll work back into the zone, cut to the middle, and take ice. We're offsides. Now we're going. We're going to get called on a trip. We'll go 4-on-4 for 14 seconds, and then give the man advantage to Orono. Orono will win the draw.
Minor penalty. Wayzata number 3, Tyler Brown. Minute 30 for tripping.
Work that into the corner. Now Wayzata with it, and they'll come up ice. Set over to Hagmo. Hagmo off his stick.
Orono, full strength.
Orono wraps that around. They are on the power play here for the next minute. And they'll send that one in deep. Trent will blocker that one aside. Now Wayzata will go to work killing this one off, as that was in Memphis' feet, and he just couldn't quite get a ring on it. Kellen with a good save. .50 seconds left in the power play for Orono, and Wayzata on the kill. 3 minutes and 1 second left in the period. Sullivan will take the face-off. Gaffney, Hagmo, and Sennefelder. Dare just pops off his stick and can't quite get the handle on it to clear the zone. Orono works around their own net, coming up high, sends it up to the point. Not able to control that as Orono goes into the corner. Now Hagmo battling down low. Tries for it.
Scoring for Orono, number 70, Malachi Peck. Assisted by number 90, Rick Weiss. Time of the goal, 11:26 in the period. Peck for Weiss at 11:26.
Wayzata wins their first face-off of the matchup. Now working behind the net. Alstead will send that around to Tyler Brown. Tyler now with it. Good play there by Kellen. Kellen finds some space. Kicks it up to Foster. Foster now to Grayson. Grayson with it. Wraps it down low. Foster with it behind the net. He'll take on some pressure. Try to send that up to the point and can't quite get there. Tyler will hold his own. Now activate down low and send that out front. And puck's sitting on the ice. It's not frozen yet. It's just Orono will win the face-off and they'll work in their own zone trying for a breakout. And they'll be able to connect on that pass. Now exit out. Grayson with a good play for back check to get on there. Now Orono still with it. Now Foster with it. Kicks that up to Wyman. Wyman goes wide. Cuts to the middle. Shot just wide of the net. That'll wrap all the way around and Alstead will hold that in. Alstead sends that down low. Wyman with it behind the net. He'll take on a ton of Orono pressure, which should free up a couple other guys, but nobody home and nobody open. That puck is off Orono's stick as they were breaking out. Good job there by Tyler to exit the zone. Orono with it, or Wayzata with it, sorry. Work through it. Good stick there by Orono, and now Tyler Brown with another good stick. That puck's just kind of bouncing around a lot and gets sent out of the zone, and that'll be icing. And we'll have ourselves an offensive zone draw with 24 seconds left to go in the first period. Orono currently leading 1-0. Henrik will take the draw. Henrik will win the draw, but it sat there, and Orono able to crash through there, able to make a splash shot wide of the net. Gaffney over to retrieve that. He gets cut off at the boards, and Orono able to hold his own. Now continuing to battle. Now Orono still able to hold his own. As they'll cut to the middle. Shot goes off a stick. Now Henrik with it. Henrik's got short time, 2 seconds, and there will be no play here at the end of the first period. Orono will come away with winning that draw, and they'll send up. They're going Wayzata moving right to left on your television screen for the second period. Wayzata working in their own zone behind net. They'll come screaming up the edge. That is Henrik cycling. Henrik centers that. Good pass. And that's blocked out front. Wayzata moving back with some numbers. Charlie with a good pressure. Slips a guy. Defense swallows him up as he tries coming for the net. But Orono crashing. We're going to get a call on something. I don't know what the call is, but I believe we're going to head to the penalty box. We'll go. Orono will have the advantage for a minute and a half. Sullivan will take the draw. Orono win the draw, and they'll cycle behind their own net, kick it out to the point. Working down low, trying to find backside. Can't quite. Vance will send that one up along the boards, and that will not get out of the zone as Orono able to hold. Dvorak now with it. Dvorak cutting through the middle. Tries to kick it up to Dare, but can't quite get a handle on it. Now Dare with it.
Now Dare. Number 9, Charles Hanar. Minute 30 for holding.
Orono with it, and they'll enter into the zone and forced wide by Hagemo. Hagemo forced him to wrap around the net. That's sent out to the point. Again to the point. Dvorak pressures now over to the other side. Hagemo forces him wide. Dvorak with a good stick and a deflection there. And Friend makes the save. 32 seconds left to go in the penalty kill. Wayzata will get some fresh legs. Did a good job on the first 1 minute. See if we can kill off this penalty and go score a goal. Wyman will take the face off. Orono 1, Kellen able to make a great save. Puck gets chipped off of Wyman's stick. And they'll work through neutral zone and cross. It wasn't across the red line, should be icing, but is not. Not sure why, as he was far on the other side of the red line. But refs say play on, and they'll battle behind their own net. Now Wyman with it. Wyman sends that back to. They try to play catch real quick. 2 seconds left. And Wayzata is full strength right now as they'll kick out of the zone. And now Wayzata with it. They'll try to chip that into their own zone, but can't. Comes off a stick. Orono's big number 90. Will take a hard shot. That shot's through the middle. Tied up. Puck needs to get cleared aside. Now does, finally. Orono continues to work. Good stick there. That puck's way high up in the air and into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage at play. Wayzata they won the draw, but somehow lost it back behind their own net. Now finally get the puck back, and they'll chip it up along the boards. Can't get it out, and that'll wrap back down low. Now LaRose with it. He gets pinned up by little number 88, who's playing pretty physical today. And Wayzata goes in the corner. Guy's not in a great spot there. I'll tell you much as we have somebody obstructing our view. Wyman with it. Wyman working down behind our own net. Now over to Foster. That puck gets chipped up. puck's still bouncing around quite a bit. And we're going to go on I think we got a penalty. That'll take the face off, and we'll go back on the kill. I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what the call was.
Minor penalty, Wayzata number 15, Hudson LaRose. Minute 30 for slashing.
So Hudson gets called for slashing, and Wayzata will go on the kill for another minute and 10 seconds. Puck shot high and wide as Orono working through the middle. That'll be Henrik that takes that wide and behind the net. And they'll just work possession. He'll reverse that to Charlie. Charlie will chip that back down along the boards, and that won't get off of their stick. That'll be Henrik that just pins it. Why not? Eat up some time as there's 27 seconds left to go. Henrik with it. Henrik just forcing them to play in their own zone. Now Hagemo with it. Hagemo will force them to play in their own zone. He'll slip a guy in the middle. Shot. Goalie able to get a pad save on it. Now Memphis. Memphis wraps that back down around low. Hold the zone, hold the zone. There you go, boys. Holding the zone. We're not able to let that penalty is expired, and we killed that without any threat from Orono.
Wayzata, full strike.
Into the zone, sent wide, and that's going to be all the way down to the icing. Eight minutes left to go in the second period. Wayzata has an offensive zone draw. Sullivan tied up there. Dvorak with it, hard shot out wide, just goalie makes a pad save. Sullivan with it, he'll wrap that one around the boards. And Orono will reverse that. Good pressure here by Wayzata to hold the zone. Good play there by Deer. Now Wayzata pinches. That puck on his stick. Little chip up. Hard shot out front. Dvorak with it in the corner. Dvorak surveying the scene. Sends that back up to Alstead. Alstead hard shot out front. Just wide. Steered aside with a blocker. Now reverses it as Wayzata able to hold the zone. Now Upsall gets back. And Orono able to clear the zone. Good pressure there with Tyler Brown. Tyler sends that one on his own net. Kren's awake this morning, so that's good. As Alstead sends that back over to Upsall. Upsall to Dare. Dare goes wide, chipped off his stick. Orono tries to rip that one along the boards, held in by Wayzata. Now wrapped around and rimmed by Orono. Orono will come out of the zone as Wayzata got fresh legs. And that's chipped in deep. Sid with it behind his own net. He'll try to go for an exit pass to... just couldn't quite connect with Grayson as Grayson was looking to get sprung. Foster had his head up and saw him, and now they are offsides. .6:20 left to go in the period. Maybe a little AC/DC will get these boys going. We'll see. Puck drops. Wayzata wins the faceoff. They'll send that back up. Kellen with it. He'll drop it back down to Sid. Sid loses it for a second, takes a trip, and we'll go up on the power play here. If we can win this puck battle, now it's in the corner. As soon as Orono touches it, we will have ourselves a power play. Hopefully we can capitalize. Gaffney will take the face off. Wayzata win the face-off, tip that back up to Hagmo. Hagmo with it up top, sends that one back over to Wyman. Wyman now with it, hard shot out front, just wide of the net.
Penalty, Orono number 11.
Gaffney with it. Gaffney will hold his
minute 30
right behind the net. He'll be looking for Wyman. Wyman now with it, sends it back to Gaffney. Gaffney sends it on up to Kellen. Kellen, hard shot just over the top of the net. Venaro will go back down the corner, leave that for Gaffney behind the net, and they'll regroup. And go, tried for a centering pass, just not able to connect on it. Orono's going to chip that one out. And Hagmo will retreat. Coming through the neutral zone with some speed. He'll gain the zone. Now come around the edge, looking for center. Couldn't quite, was looking for Weston. Now Charlie with it. Charlie back to Hagmo. Hagmo with it, sends it over to Wyman. Wyman takes that into the corner. Now works himself up high slot, comes into Hagmo. Hagmo, hard shot out front, goes off somebody's head. Sam with it behind net, getting battled by Orono. Tries for Charlie. Charlie pinches, tries to hold the zone and can't. Good play there by Wayzata to hold the zone. Now Kellen with a shot. Lay back to Gaffney. Gaffney with it in his skates for a second. Now working along the ice. He gets that turned over by Orono. Charlie able to hold his own. Sends that one back down in deep. But Orono able to come away with the puck. And time has expired as they are now full strength.
Orono, full strength.
Shot on net, but that's wide. As Kren's able to block for that one. Hagmo to Weston. Weston coming up high. Sends that one just out of the reach of Gaffney, and that'll be deep, and it'll be icing, and they'll go for a change. Some good chances on that power play, but not able to find the back of the net. Back to full strength on both sides with 4:15 left to go in the period. Orono currently leading 1-0. Orono wins the draw, and they'll work that down into the corner. Try for a centering pass, broken up by Sullivan. Now with it, and they'll rip that around the boards. Hudson will retreat behind his own net. Hudson battling down low, centering pass, as Orono not able to connect on that. Sent out front, and Kren will throw a glove on that. Foster will take the face off. Foster sends that one around the boards. And over to Wyman, not able to connect on that as that gets reversed by Orono. Now Grayson with it. Comes out of his own. We got 3-on-2. Are you with it now. Wyman working up ice. Him and Grayson. Wayzata will win the draw. Gaffney will get tied up. Now Charlie with it. Charlie working down low into the corner. Sends that one back to Henrik. Henrik works that back to Benar. Benar now with it. Kicks it over to Henrik. Henrik was trying for a one-timer. Just couldn't quite connect on it. Now sent back over to Tyler Brown. Now Henrik with it. Back down to Benar. Benar back to Henrik. Henrik reverses his play. Drops that up for Tyler Brown. Shot out front. And that puck's out of the zone. Weston back on it, and they can't quite, Orono can't quite connect on the play. Orono works behind their own net. Now Brown with it, tries to kick that back and does for Alstead. Alstead now battling with Peck as they work down low in the corner. Henrik with it, Henrik working around. Trying to work around Wayzata. Good twitch for a centering pass. Gaffney Gaffney was there, but just not able to connect on that. That puck gets sent out all the way. Will not be icing as it won't make it. Alstead back to retreat. Alstead will take that. Tries to leave it for his defenseman, but not able to connect on it. Puck goes wide. Sent around for Tyler. Tyler now working out of the zone. Tyler will kick that back across for Sullivan. Sullivan with it, and he's got edge. Here cuts to the middle, not able to connect on the pass. Now Dvorak, that'll be Upsall with it. Upsall battling. Dvorak will join the party. Sullivan able to come away with that, sits that back up to Memphis. Memphis hard shot out front, hits Dvorak. And Orono comes out.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
As you heard him announce, 1 minute left in the second period with Wayzata having Hagema with it. He'll cut to the middle. Now try to work around a guy. Can't quite make it happen. Pucko. Wayzata will take the draw and they'll win in their own zone. Charlie with it. Charlie sends it up to Henrik. Henrik sends that back up to Vinar. Vinar working into his own zone. Drops that for Henrik. Can't quite get a handle on it. Puck's sitting out front. Again, puck just sitting in the crease. Just can't quite connect on it. Wayzata still with it. And they're working down the home. That goalie's without a stick. So advantage Wayzata if they can maintain possession of it. That gets chipped off his stick. And we got numbers back, and they're going to call a hook on, or a trip, as Orono trips the ropes. And Wayzata will go up on the power play. The first minute of the third period. Wayzata, that puck clears, and that'll be sent all the way down.
Orono number 22, West Burke. Minute 30 for tripping.
Wayzata will take the draw. Win that. Henrik will set up in the corner, send it up to Hagmo. Hagmo will step a guy, send that one back over to Vinar. Vinar now with it. Shot out front, tries to connect with Henrik as it was open. Just couldn't quite get it on the tape. Now that back up to Hagmo. Hagmo able to hold his own. Now sends that back down to Wyman. Wyman with it. Wyman works back to Gaffney. Gaffney sends that one up to Hagmo, and that's tipped off a stick, then goes out wide, exiting the zone. And Wayzata will have to regroup. 52 seconds left to go in the power play. They'll do a stretch to Wyman. Wyman will touch it, and it'll go deep. And now Wayzata will give chase. They'll rim it along the boards. Vinar there. Vinar with it, sends it back. Now Weston. Weston with it in the corner. Shot out front, off the goalie. And that's exiting on his own, touching a couple sticks. Kren will settle that down. Hagmo will come around the zone. Wyman with it. Wyman will cut across the edge with 19 seconds left to go in the power play. Protecting the puck, he sends that one back up to out front. Now Weston with it. Weston battling, but good pressure or good body position there by Orono as they're not able to. Now Hagmo with it. Hagmo will jump around somebody and send that one off a Orono player. Wyman with it in the corner.
Orono, full strike.
Alstead out front, hits a guy. And Wayzata will regroup. Now Weston with it. Weston offsides on Kelly. Shot into the corner. Now Orono with it. They'll control, working behind their own net. Sullivan will give pressure. Now they're surveying, sees Upsall but can't quite connect on him, and that'll be icing. Sullivan will take the face-off in our zone. Orono with it. We'll throw a shot down low. Now they'll work it up high. Back down low. They'll move it back around the net. Orono with it, looking for a centering pass. Eaten up by sticks. Now Dvorak tries to chip that up to Sullivan. Not able to connect on that. Now Dvorak with it. Moving up ice. continues to move up ice, gets chipped in by 3 people. Now puck's up in the air, bouncing around. Puck gets chipped up the boards. Garrett battling now. Ross will send that wide and deep into the zone. Sullivan will give pressure, looking for exit. And that's all the way down, but Weston with it. Weston sends that back up to Grayson. Grayson comes across the line. He'll jump down deep. Chipped off his stick. Tyler Brown connects with Grayson. Grayson with it. Grayson will cut up ice. That's just over the net. Off the boards. Now Foster with it. Foster tries to work. Loses the puck. Orono comes away with it, and they'll come up ice. Shot. Trent steers out on the side. Rebound out front. Nobody there. Weston will take that wide. Grayson looking to send that one in off a backhand. Not able to connect on it. Tyler Brown pinches. Foster recovers for him. And will come up high. Foster with it up at the net. Sends that one over to Alstead. Alstead with it. Hard shot down low. Goalie makes a paddle save. Wayzata battling down low into the corner. Alstead able to hold the zone. And now it does come out. Now numbers. Puck's good back check there by Weston as he's able to knock the puck off big number 90 stick. Orono works down into the corner. Good stick there by Tyler Brown, who's able to battle that. Now Wyman with up front. That's puck chipped aside. And puck's gonna
Scoring for Orono, number 70, Malachi Peck. Assisted by number 81, Mason Gerlach. Time of the goal, 5:16. Peck from Gerlach at 5:16.
All right, we got to answer back. Let's go, Blue! Orono win the face-off, and they'll come across the red line, drop it into their own zone. Memphis with it back in our own zone. We'll try to chip that up and out. That comes out of the zone now with it, and it'll be offsides.
Something happened here. What it is ain't exactly clear.
7:43 left to go in the game. Orono currently leading 2-0. Wayzata in desperate need of a score here. Puck shot up high and wide. Now Tyler Brown with it. Tyler Brown sets it out front. Tries for a deflection. That puck kicks over just not on Wayzata stick, although it was a good rebound area. Now sent around for the boys. And that puck is off of the shin pad, and that's going to go deep. And Wyman will put a glove on that and put an end to that chaos. 4:58 left to go in the period. Hagem will work behind his own net now. Send that one up to Charlie. Charlie with it. Charlie looking up ice. Cross the red line and dump that one down in deep. Tries to wrap it around, and Gaffney is going down low. Wayzata tripped up as they hit a skate, and that puck gets sent out of the zone. Now Hagema with it. Hagema will send that up to Vinar. Vinar across the blue line in control play. Now shot out front, looking for a rebound for Henrik. Henrik now with it is he'll cycle. Roll around, cuts the middle, sends that one over to Hagemo. Hagemo will take ice. The puck's down low, goalie makes a good save. .5:13 left to go in the period. Gaffney works out front. And goalie makes a save. Wayzata will win the draw. They send that one up high. Memphis with a shot, and goalie able to swallow that up. .457 left to go in the third period. We got Sam with it. Sam cycling around the net. Cycling, loses an edge. Comes down on that now with a hold into the boards. Charlie will give help. Now Henrik gives some help. Cuts it up to Memphis. Memphis sends it over to Vance. Vance can't quite find that way. Good puck over. Puck on net and actually gets to Kellen. Kellen makes the blocker save. Now Sid battling in the corner with Orono working behind their own net. Tries for a center, then now LaRose with it. LaRose feeds Dvorak out of the zone. That goes off his stick. Tipped up, and just a good play there by the defenseman to not let him get out. That puck was just bouncing around. Now Orono will take it in the corner. Now Dvorak with it. Dvorak's a one-on-one. If he can get moving. Comes off his stick. He'll wrap it down low and into the corner. And puck gets taken away from him. Loses that battle. That puck comes off Grayson's stick. Just .55 left to go in the third period. We are empty net.
Scoring for Orono, number 96, Foster Downing, assisted by number 70, Malachi Peck. Time of the goal, 11:12 in the period. Downing from Peck at 11:12.
Icing. 2:02 left to go in the period. won't make it because it won't be icing. It won't cross the red line. Weston will come all the way back to retreat.
One minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute. Minor penalty, Orono number 81, Mason Gerlach. Minute 30 for slashing.